Howdy, hi, and hello everybody, and welcome to this very, very special episode of Creatures and Cantrips. Tonight, instead of going down our normal path of Dungeons and Dragons, we're gonna do a quick switch into a different system called Cthulhu Dark. Cthulhu Dark is a system that follows your fears and forms them into reality. Tonight's one shot, we're going to the Wild West, where there's sand galore, old-timey shops, bars, and prostitutes galore. But don't be fooled. In this adventure, the party must make very difficult decisions, from maybe choosing who lives and dies, maybe even decides on who has double-crossed them, maybe even walking away from helping somebody. There will be gore, there will be death, and there even might be a player death. So, viewers' discretion is advised. Now, I'm not DMing this one. Tyler, take it away.
Tonight, you are nestled in a long-forgotten valley of Crimson Ridge. In the Old West, laws were fast and quick, and your money went even faster. Considering nothing in this barren wasteland produces much of anything other than liquor and prostitutes. So, we start our story on a cool October night in a drafty bar called Old Granddad's Saloon. You are gathered at the bar while your friend pours you a drink. That's when you overhear the Thompson boys whispering about something. It gains your attention as you listen in. A train car in 2 days is about to pass through Crimson Ridge carrying a very expensive load, guarded by 4 men dressed in black. The oldest jumps back and screams, "Gold! It has to be!" The youngest Thompson grabs his brother's arm and pulls him to the table and tells him to shut his mouth and that somebody might hear. The train is well known for carrying the wealthiest of patrons across the country, and the tickets are in high value. That's when a third man enters the bar and sits with the brothers. In a gruff voice, the man dressed in white clears his throat. "You have my money, boys?" The one says, "No, not yet, but we're trying, and come tomorrow we should have it." The man scoffs at them and says, "Well, I only have 4 tickets left. And if you want on that train, you better come up with that money." And he exits shortly after. So, describe who you are and why a large sum of gold would change your life. Is your wife dying in need of some medical attention? Are you about to lose your family farm because the crops just won't grow? Or is it because you've been having a gambling addiction and you'd like to keep your head? Well, let's start.
My name is Theodore Morris. I am a barber. I would like to get out of the business because I'm sick and tired of it. And I would like to buy a ranch and retire out to the countryside and just farm cattle.
Cowboy life, I like it.
Wannabe cowboy.
Yeah, wannabe cowboy.
I'm Hattie Bell, and I am a red light lady. I'm tall and blonde and curly hair with big doe eyes. A large sum of money would change my life because I would head to the big city where the rich men would want to pay me, not these sloozies.
I am Clayton Baxter. I am the bartender of the Old Granddad Saloon, and I am trying to buy the saloon because the owner doesn't want to get rid of it until he is offered a large sum of money.
I am Alice Pearl. I am a bar wench at the bar, and the money would change my life because I could no longer be a slave to the bar.
Fair enough. So, here's my proposition for all of you.
Ooh, proposition.
With that train coming through the town in 2 days. There's a man who's got tickets for on that train. And obviously, it might be against the law, but the amount that's on that train has the potential to change most of your lives for the better. So, my offer is to give you a few ways to get up enough money to buy those tickets out from the Thompson boys and make it on that train before they do. But then, once you're on the train, the rest is up to you guys. However you get it or what you get is up to you. Do you accept?
I don't see why not.
Bartender's going, I'm tagging.
Sounds a mighty fine deal to me.
Sounds a mighty fine deal to me.
I'm just saying, I love the accents. And when I was trying to read this, I can't not read it in a Western accent.
We heard the twang.
Yeah. Sorry
Gotta
about
have
that.
a little twang.
I can't do an accent. It'll be terrible.
It's completely on accident. So, basically, in this town, there aren't many ways to make money. So you have a few choices. You pan for gold, like most of you. You gamble, also like most of you. Or, the sketchiest of all, you do someone a favor. And not in the kind that some of you are used to. So, you guys can split up. Or you can all go at one of the choices altogether. I will say certain choices will give you more gold than others. It all just depends on what you want to do.
So, he has the tickets on him.
Correct, yes, he does.
Do we know each other?
You four know each other. Obviously, you're the friend at the bar that's pouring everybody drinks. Do you guys have like a reason why you're all connected?
Well, we work together.
I
we
mean,
go way back.
I'm in
Yeah.
the same building.
Yeah.
I'd
She's
be
the lovely
upstairs.
lady who services the customers upstairs.
And then
Yeah.
he's the one that shaves the pubes. I understand.
Yeah.
All right, we're all
I'm
good.
the only one.
I mean, it makes sense.
So
You know.
It's a labor trade.
So many calls. So many calls to the saloon for people beating each other up and stuff, I'm sure.
That's true.
He just runs in and flips out his knife, and he's like, all right, boys, calm down.
So, would I have an understanding that they would also want a ticket? Or am I have no clue.
I would say that maybe they, like, if you guys are in consensus about this, you would kind of all just kind of shoot each other a look as you're
Yeah, that's what I was
overhearing the
thinking.
conversation unfolding.
Yeah, if we knew each other for a while, we probably talked about, like, I don't want to say, like, dreams or anything, but I guess to a point it would be dreams. Like, dreams
Yeah.
or aspirations or anything like that. So we probably all know that we, like, don't want to be doing what we're doing now.
Yeah, no, I understand.
How many people are in the bar right now?
A small handful, like less than 10.
So, us four, the main guy that has the tickets, and then a couple others.
Yeah.
Probably those two guys.
The two Thompson brothers, they're still sitting at the table. The guy in white, he left, but you could probably still see him, outside of a window, lighting a cigar or a cigarette, getting ready to tie up his horse, that sort of thing. Or untie his horse. Sorry.
So,
Either that or his horse is loose.
I think I'm going to instinctively just yell, "Round of shots on me."
Oh.
So, this is what I'm going to do.
Okay, I like
I'm going
this.
to just pour just a normal, like, basic liquor for mostly everyone.
Oh, okay.
But then, one of my items is a jar of moonshine.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
going to
You're gonna get
distinctively
hanged.
pour 4 of them distinctively for the ticket, the brothers, and then the guy that's smoking outside just in case he comes back inside.
Okay, so there's 2 brothers and the guy who's there's only 3.
Okay, so I'm only going to pour 3
Okay. Yeah, 'cause-
moonshine shots.
Yeah, because the guy in white, he's the guy who has the tickets.
Yes.
And he's outside.
And moonshine is a bit more high in alcohol than just this basic
Yeah, fair
amount.
enough.
So is this saloon kind of like the old style where there's a loft above, like you can walk up the stairs
Yeah.
and it's like open?
Yeah, there's actually like a couple apartments upstairs too.
Okay.
Where the
Where
worker
where
would-
the
Yeah.
where the workers work.
So I'm gonna be leaning over the railing and I'm gonna watch him do that.
Okay.
And I know what he's doing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make my way sashaying down the stairs, Alice, do you need a hand handing those out?
Sure. I will give her the 3 super strong shots,
Okay.
and I will start distributing the regular shots to the others.
Okay. Okay, so when you go up and you approach the Thompson boys, right? Mm-hmm. Give me a roll, and I'm going to roll against you to see if the Thompson boys know that it's something a little bit stronger or not. Okay?
Is that a...
But would they care though?
We'll get to that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Fair
Okay?
enough.
Well,
Yep.
you're pretty good at persuading men.
Yeah, so you could roll 2.
I got a 6.
I also got a 6. Okay, so we'll roll one more time.
Okay.
Okay.
You can roll 2.
I got,
1.
Yeah, you can
Because-
roll 2, so because you're...
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
'cause
So
you're...
you have that 1 and then roll 1 more.
6.
Another 6? I would say that maybe they're a little bit cautious at first, and he takes it and he goes, "Are you trying to get us drunk?" And he kind of goes over and he nudges his brother on in the arm real hard, and he goes, "What?" And then he goes, "Oh!" And he kind of leans back in his chair and he goes, "You got another one of those? I'll take a couple." And he kind of leans back and he lights a cigarette.
Coming right up, darling.
He goes, all right. And he actually slides you a small amount of coin across the table. And he goes, "I'll be up in a minute, sweetheart." And you bring him back his drinks. They down it instantly. And within a few minutes, you can hear him slurring their words. The one guy goes up to take a piss, just falls flat on his face, and instantly wets his pants.
I'm down.
The other brother goes, "Hey, brother." And he's trying to shake him. And as he's doing that, he goes, "Oh, I shouldn't have stood up too fast." And boom, crashes his head down into his brother's ass. Just laying there in a fucking heap.
That's where I come in, and then I'm just gonna grab them both by their scruffs, lift them up, and then just take them out of the bar and just
Toss him
back
out.
alley, side alley, just throw them out
Okay.
on the side.
How is the man with the tickets looking?
So I would say that the man in white sees you throw the two men out, and he goes, "I knew I wasn't getting my money. Well, I guess it's just gonna be me on that train." And he starts to untie his horse, and he's getting ready to get on. What
I'm
would
gonna
you like
talk to him, and I'm gonna go up and go, "So, how much are you selling these tickets for?"
And he goes, 2 gold coin apiece. So right now, you would know that two nuggets is worth 2 gold coin. It's kind of a lot. It's pretty expensive.
Well, sir, why don't you come back into this bar with us, and let's have us a conversation.
Okay, I'm a man of business. We can do that. He follows in behind you.
Okay. I'm gonna come in and sit down near the rest of them. I'm gonna kind of signal for them to come over,
Okay.
and then we're just basically gonna sit right at the bar, and we're all gonna talk business.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit on his lap.
He goes, "Oh, hello there, pretty lady. I see how you guys work around here, but unlucky
I'm
for
not
you."
working, sweetie. I'm off the clock.
He goes, "Unlucky for you, I'm a little bit smarter than that." You can tell this man is really well put together.
I'm gonna look at you and go,
You want me to hop on his lap too? I'll sit on the other leg.
He sits on the other leg and he goes, "Man, you guys are really trying to butter me up."
Is it working?
Well, let's just say I don't really play that way. Kind of gives you a wink.
All right.
I'll go, no.
But like I said, you can tell he's very well put together, very clean, very attentive about himself, very well put together. And he goes, "Listen, obviously these tickets aren't going to do me much good, but if you can come up with the money by tomorrow, I'm willing to let them go."
How much is a normal bottle of alcohol?
2 pence
Yeah,
at that time. Like
pretty
nothing.
pretty
Okay.
cheap.
All right.
Like I mean, like two gold coin or 2 nuggets is like that's quite a
Yeah.
bit.
I'm gonna look at him and go, I think we'll have ourselves a deal tomorrow.
All right, that sounds good with me. He said the train leaves at around I think it was like 3:30 in the morning. Not tomorrow, but the day after. You come in here. You have my money before the night before. And tickets are all yours.
Sounds good.
I've got a question for you. Would you be willing to strike a deal since we're buying all 4 tickets?
He goes, I used to be a gambling man. I wasn't before, but he goes, I'll make you a deal. You guys play me in a game of cards. You win. You get 1 ticket for free. But if you lose, I want an extra gold piece from each of you.
Well, if the stakes are that high, why don't we do 2 tickets for free?
Little lady, I don't play that way.
Well, I see you're a man that knows what he wants. If you let me talk to my colleagues here, we will decide and let you know in just a second.
Fair enough. He kind of stands up from the bar, walks away, lights another cigarette, and he kind of leans up against the wall and lets the smoke trail out the window.
All I can picture is me turn around and be like, accent completely drops. What the
fuck are we doing?
What the fuck are we gonna do?
I know we have to talk like fucking Southern, but we don't know what we're doing.
Dude, we're from Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
No Southern drawl.
He knows my boots aren't real.
Listen, I'm from Hazen. I have a real Southern accent.
That's not Southern, that's hick.
That is true.
Okay. I might be able to work some kind of magic with cards. I'm here all the time. I see people play. I see how people cheat. I think I know my way around it. If you guys have any other more expansive knowledge over it.
I do want to do something real quick. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna be like, be right back, and I'm gonna run outside.
Okay.
I'm gonna go around the corner. Are the Thompson brothers still passed out?
Yes.
I'm gonna search their pockets.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Give me a roll.
Do I have advantage since they're passed out?
Man, you guys are doing this. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, sure. Why not? We're doing
2 6s!
Oh, shit. Woo! I'm just going to say you find an ace up their sleeve. Like, they're used to, like, pulling off, like, different heists and stuff, and they literally keep an actual ace in their sleeve.
All right. I'll kind of slip it and tuck it in my sleeve.
Okay. Fair enough.
So I didn't find any gold, nothing.
No, they're flat broke.
Yeah, I was gonna say, these broke ass bitches.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
All right.
might find like maybe like a pack of cigarettes or like I'm gonna actually say that you find like an old fashioned like flint lighter too.
Take it. That's the second one I have.
Oh, did you have like is a lighter one of your?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay,
no,
okay, hold
that's
on. Let me give you something different then.
I had a cigar lighter because I smoke cigars.
Is there something that you like maybe looking for?
Money.
Like in particular?
Money.
I will say there's no money. They're flat broke.
Yeah, that's fine. I will take that pack of smokes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can have the pack of smokes.
Yeah, I'll take the pack of smokes.
So also, as you're outside, you notice some like smaller kids coming out on the street, and they're running around with like some small torches and stuff, and they're lighting like these like really ornate carved like gourds and pumpkins and stuff. They're kind of setting them out, kind of getting into the fall theme sort of thing. Also, you notice the air is becoming extremely chill at this point.
Okay.
Along with that, you feel a gust of wind come through that town that literally feels like it could like knock a house over.
Okay.
You see like dust being pulled up. You see signs rocking back and forth. Almost kind of takes your feet off, or like almost takes you off your feet for a second.
Be like, whoo! And I'm gonna hurry up and take my shirt collar and put it up over my face to like block the dust.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hurry up and
Duck back in.
duck back inside.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So as you duck back inside, he looks over and he goes, "Did you find what you were looking for?"
No, unfortunately, I did not. So
And he goes, "What about my offer?"
So I'm gonna join back with you guys real quick. Go. Are we doing this?
Are we each playing, or is it just one person plays for everyone?
So you four will play against me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as long as one of you four beat me, you get a ticket for free.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's
Question.
basically 4 hands against 1.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
I know nothing about playing cards,
Is it blackjack?
Like,
is it
personally.
21?
We're gonna play.
but my character would.
Right.
So-
we're gonna play 5-card draw. Basically, you're gonna make the best hand out of 5 cards, but you get to get rid of 3.
I don't know what that means.
Well,
Thank
we'll
you.
explain.
Please, thank you.
Can I shuffle the deck?
No. You guys accept my offer?
There's
One
nothing
free
wrong with a
ticket.
little bit of gambling.
Or
Except for when
we
the
owe an
deck is
extra
rigged.
gold. Huh?
Except for when the deck is rigged.
I'm shuffling the deck.
I've also seen you do magic tricks where you shuffle the deck and don't shuffle the deck.
I would never do that.
He just dropped cards on purpose.
Just drop cards.
No,
on
he's just
purpose.
clumsy as
I
shit.
just put a ace in my pocket.
Same. Put Same.
Right in my ass. So he looks down at you and he sits at an empty table and he gets out the cards and he goes, should I deal you in?
Go ahead.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna give you all 5 at once.
Fucking cheater.
Shout out to cheaters.
He would never play like this, but you know, you look at your hand and you can get rid of up to 3 cards. Say you have like shit cards in your hand, you can get rid of up to 3 cards. I'll give you 3 new ones, or I can give you 2 new ones or 1 new one, whatever you want. But if you can get rid of 4 cards, if you show me an ace. If you show me an ace, you can basically get a whole new hand, except you have an ace, and you have an ace. Cody, we'll start with you. Do you have any cards you want to get rid of?
So, is there another bartender or
I'm the...
a wench? I mean,
No, it's usually just us.
no other barmaid.
No.
Oh, no.
The owner...
He says there is.
Well, that's what I was wondering. I'm like, I don't know if there's...
That's up to you.
No,
I was
because
gonna say
the
it's
owner
just us.
kind of fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm indebted to the owner. That's the only reason I'm here.
Fair enough.
He wouldn't
fair
pay
enough.
me. He ain't gonna pay someone else.
Krista? How
I'm
many
sorry
cards
to
would
shoot
like?
you down, but
I'm gonna give you 2.
2? All right. Noah?
I'll also be getting rid of 2.
Okay.
2.
And the man in white takes 1. So he goes, well, ladies and gents, what y'all got? He goes, I think you're about to get that ticket. Throws his hand out. All he's got is a jack high.
Pair of 7s, jack high.
Pair of 4s and a queen high.
Pair of aces, king high.
Damn.
Oh,
and
flush.
Holly has a flush.
Dude,
God.
out of character. I cheated and she's still freaking me. I was like,
Damn. He looks over and he goes, well, pretty lady, you definitely earned this. And he throws you basically a ticket. But I'm going to give you 2 gold coins to represent that's your ticket in. So
I didn't get this debt by being pretty.
you guys got 1 ticket down. 3 more to go.
So we still got to pay for 6.
6 gold
Yep.
coins.
6 gold
Or
coins.
pieces, whatever.
So you're able to get 1. He goes, there's 2 more options in this town that you can do to get some quick cash. Like I said, one's paying for gold, and the other one's to do somebody a favor.
I would like
So-
to know what kind of favor.
Well, in this town, there's only one person ever talked to about favors. And that's Crazy Eddie. Basically, Crazy Eddie is the town drunk, and he just literally just sits outside, sits on a hay bale, and yells at everybody that passes by.
He's a town pervert, too.
He sure is. But he's got the junk to prove it. So basically,
Sorry.
No, you're good.
tell me when to stop. So basically, Crazy Eddie though knows everybody in town and all the things that are going on because he usually sits outside and he loves to gossip and listen to everything that's going on. So if you give him a visit, he might be able to help you out. You kind of see him outside, and he's like going through down. He's like running down the streets, and he's just like all the jack-o'-lanterns and stuff that the kids just put out. He's just going down, smashing them all with his boots. You know what I mean? He's just like kicking some, and he's just laughing his ass off.
So I'm gonna go find Eddie. I'll look at them and just be like, I'll see what kind of favor he wants.
Or should
So.
he go talk to him since he's the bartender? He probably has some.
Yeah. You could.
Probably has some pull with him.
Has an
That's
in.
true.
Okay. You want to go see old Eddie as he's outside smashing pumpkins?
I'll just
Shout out to
grab
smashing
a,
pumpkins.
I'll grab not the basic liquor, but just like a decent bottle of liquor.
All right, a little higher end. He likes it.
And I'll go see him smashing pumpkins.
Okay. You walk out on the streets. You hear like people being like, "Damn it, Eddie!" And he goes, "What? I'm just having fun." He's like running down the street, you know. And he's just like, "Woo!" He's like running. And he's just causing fucking mayhem like usual. But the towns just kind of laugh him off because it's like, what else you gonna do with the guy? He has a little bit of a backstory. He lost his wife in a tragic horse accident. Some people in this town don't believe it was an accident, but he seemed to take it pretty hard.
Hey, Eddie.
He looks over and he goes, "Who's talking?" And he's like, "Why is there so many of you?" Damn, am I in trouble?
No, it's Clayton. The bartender.
Why you got so many brothers? Damn, boy, can you hold still for... Can you hold...
Let it out.
Oh, and he just like pukes all over the floor, like all over the ground.
I'll walk up to him and kind of pat his back.
And he goes,
Let's
"Thank
go.
you, Clayton's brother. I appreciate that's about you.
Let's go back.
Where are we going?"
Let's sit down for a little bit.
You're gonna give me a drink, aren't you?
More than likely.
That's a good boy. All right, let's go. You help me though, and have your brothers get my back half.
They'll be right behind us.
There they are. He goes, "All right, let's go. What you got for me tonight?" And he's trying to like look around your shoulder to try and see what kind of bottle you've been hiding.
I pull out a still fairly full bottle, probably mid-tier alcohol.
And he goes, "I love mid-tier."
Everyone does around here.
Yeah, that's right. He goes, "Damn, would you look at that moon? It's beautiful. So full. Like my glass should be." And he kind of goes like this, and he shakes an empty glass at you, like, where the fuck did that come from? In the middle of a street, and he goes, "Top me off, bartender."
Where'd you find this? As I slowly start pouring
He
it.
goes, "It's my security blanket." Shakes it a little bit. He shakes it again.
Fair enough.
He fills it up. He just downs, and he goes, "That's good. That's good mid-tier. Good mid-tier." And he looks back at you and goes, "So I take it this isn't for free?"
I'm just going to ask a quick question.
Yeah, everybody wants to ask old Eddie a question. And he goes, "No, I ain't doing that. Last time I did that, I couldn't shit for a week."
Not tonight.
"Oh, not that. Okay, all right. I'm a little bit more in a talkative mood. What you got going for me?"
So, there's a train coming by in the next day and a half or so.
"Oh, yes, that Lightning Express. It's the one that brings all them fancy folk our way, and they never spend a dime or give old Eddie any money or any liquor or nothing.
I know. It's a sad time.
It sure is."
But there's a way for me to get on that train and possibly get more higher ends of liquor.
Oh, old Eddie's lights, like the lights in his eyes, like literally just ignite. You just see him like perk up. His ears are like twitching, and he goes, "He's talking about high class liquor."
High class.
Oh.
The only problem is, takes 2 gold nuggets to get a ticket.
Nuggets, eh? That's expensive.
I know. Hard times around here.
He goes, "You just try killing a guy? I mean, like, that always works for me. I mean, not for old Eddie, but I mean, I heard it works for other people."
That is very true.
But you trying to do this the lawman's way?
For now.
Okay. Old Eddie, he's got an idea for you. There's a man around here, and he's been looking to have somebody take a letter. Far out, I guess not too far out of town. It's like right underneath that big jetted cliff. There's a small tribe of natives that live out there. Real peaceful folk. But for some reason, he's really scared to deliver this letter. And I'm not quite sure why. But I heard he's been offering a pretty penny.
Do you know how much?
I bet you could at least get one of those, at least get another ticket out of it, if you know what I'm saying. So Eddie kind of points you to like a small building, and it's a general store. And the man that owns the general store, he's quite wealthy. He's well known. He's, like a little higher than middle class, but has his stuff together. But he's been known to do some shady things sometimes. And he goes, if you check with him, he might have something for you.
Okay.
Yeah, check that manager. He should have something. But I know he's been asking around. He asked me if I'd do it, and I said, if you ain't going, I don't want to go. He goes, plus that's too far out of town for me. I wouldn't have enough liquor to get me that far. But and he goes, you could always try this too. And next he pulls out a gold pan and he starts shaking it around. And he goes, we got some good rivers around here. You know that, right? You could try that too. And he kind of pushes the gold pan up against your chest. And he goes, you can take that one on me. That was a nice fine drink. And kind of shakes it again. Kind of like, yeah, top that off.
Do you have one more glass?
Of course I do. It's like magic. It's like literally like he's just like.
The hell are you pulling these glasses? Okay.
He goes, if I told you, you wouldn't want to be taking a sip.
All I could think of is that's why he couldn't shit for.
I pour one that's pretty big, and I just pour me a tiny bit.
Okay.
Like, one for you, one for me.
Kind of gives you a toast. You hear it clink, drops it back, and he goes, now if you don't mind, I got some business I got to attend to. Turns around and goes, and he just starts on another pumpkin, smashes its guts out. Seeds go flying. You hear a kid crying in the background. He goes, Mommy. She goes, honey, it's just old Eddie. You just let him do what he wants. He'll go away soon enough.
I'll tell Eddie. Have a good night, and if you're feeling still thirsty, maybe check this pumpkin over here later.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
leave you the bottle for now.
Ah. Eddie gives you a little wink, and he kind of toddles off down the street. So, what would you guys like to do?
I assume you're.
I'll head.
Did we witness any of this?
Oh, you probably you could have been like 5 feet away, and Eddie wouldn't have realized that any of you even existed.
So we were probably near the edge of the building because I don't think any of us like actually left the building because he said he was gonna go talk to him.
Yeah,
but I would say I probably was like looking over the saloon doors, like.
And Eddie's very loud.
I'm just sitting there,
hear
like,
a decent amount.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there like, where the hell did he get them glasses?
Everybody's just like watching it. Sets it on the street. So, what would you guys like to do?
I'll go back. I'll tell them, well, he gave me this, and I hold a gold pan. It's like, there's a river down there that possibly has gold, but that could take time. Who knows? But there's also a gentleman, the manager of the general store. He is trying to get a letter sent out over by that big cliff where those natives live, but he's too afraid to go over there. For some reason. I don't know.
As a lady of the night, would I know why? No one wants to go out.
It's not no one. It's literally just the general store manager.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I said, they're like a very peaceful tribe. They don't give anybody any sort of issues. There's actually like a lot of trade that comes back and forth through them. So it's almost kind of weird why he wouldn't want to go. You know what I mean? Because it's not even that far of a distance. It's not like not in like hostile territory or anything like that.
After he says that, I'll just be like, I'll go ahead and I'll go out and talk to the general store manager.
Supposedly, he'll give it at least 2 gold nuggets for at least 1 ticket.
I'll see if I can change that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna grab Hattie's arm and be like, "Come with me. I may need you."
So, you drag him into the general store. The little bell goes off as the door opens, and the general store manager goes, "I'm sorry, folks. I'm just about to close, but I'll be opening up real early in the morning. Don't you worry."
Oh, it won't be but a moment of your time.
He goes, "You're not looking for groceries or medicine, are you?"
Nope. I'm looking for a letter.
Ah, you've been talking to old Eddie. He said he'd get the word out. Cost me 2 bottles of the highest shelf liquor to get that out. And he goes, "So, did Eddie give you any details on what I need you to do?"
A little bit.
And he goes, "It's just real simple." He goes, "You just take this letter, you go down to where that cliff overhangs the natives' village, and you hand this letter straight to their shaman. And you say that the manager bids them adieu."
All
And
right.
he goes, "I'd be willing to give you, say, 2 gold if you do this for me."
Well, you see, I'm real tempted.
Okay, he kind of leans in, he kind of like props his shoulder up on like a wooden crate full of, various vegetables.
You do drive a hard bargain, but, I mean, I will be traveling at night.
That is true, especially if you want the coin by morning.
So how about we do a little bit of bargaining here?
Okay, I'm listening. He kind of sits back. He's a general store manager and he owns quite a bit of property. He understands business.
So I'm thinking I can sweeten the pot a little bit because I'm in dire need of some money.
Okay.
So I'm actually looking for roughly 6 gold pieces.
6 gold. What do you got to offer?
Well, I will ride out immediately to deliver this letter so that you do not have to worry about it and you know it'll get done. You know I'm good on my word.
The faster is the better.
And also, let's call it in advance for any type of needs that you need from me
Okay.
in my specialities.
He kind of like takes his hand and runs it over his bald head, and he kind of goes, "I heard you got some elixirs that could maybe bring a couple of these back."
Oh, only the finest.
He goes, "It ain't none of that snake oil shit, is it? Because that last time, it really burned."
Snake oil? Do you really think that I would stoop so low
Not-
as to give my wonderful client snake oil?
I mean, not you, good sir. I mean, I know you pretty well, and I don't think you'd do that to me, but, He goes, "I'll make you a deal." He goes, "I'll give you 2 gold right now. When you come back, I'll give you 1 more."
How much would your, rate normally be?
I mean, I don't think anybody in this town other than the general manager would have actual gold to pay anybody with. So probably next to nothing.
Maybe you're really good.
How much would you say, do you think?
I don't think it would be enough to get a gold piece.
Right.
Damn, I didn't know if I could convince him to just be like, how about you throw in that 4th one and then I'll leave
Well-
this young lady here
Well,
with
if
you.
he's all about business, if we can get these tickets, he'll be buying the bar. So maybe we could strike up a business deal with maybe selling some of his snacks at the bar.
I'll make you a deal. Go ahead and roll 1 for persuasion, and see if he can sweeten the deal a little for you.
2.
He goes, "I'm sorry, sir." He's like, 3's my best offer. And like I said, I'll give you 2 in advance. So, I mean, even if you don't come back, at least your body is going to have 2 precious coins in it.
Well,
the
you
ferryman.
drive a hard bargain, but I suppose that'll be good enough for me right now.
He goes, all right. And he hands you a plain white envelope.
Mm-hmm.
It's sealed. And he drops 2 gold coin in your hand. And he goes, you come back first thing in the morning, I'll give you another one.
Sounds good.
He goes, just make sure it gets there quick. Because if not, we might all be in trouble. Kind of laughs for a second. And he kind of pushes you guys out of the store, and he locks it behind you. And you kind of see him like looking out the window with a candle up next to his face, and he just the light goes out, and the whole thing goes dark.
And I would notice all of this.
Yeah. No, he's staring at you when he does it.
Well, that seemed pretty ominous.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I'm going to immediately go back to the bar, and I'm going to explain to those 2 what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And who would I most likely trust out of these 2? Probably the business owner.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
an
we're
owner.
both business owners.
I'm not an owner.
Well, we're both businessmen.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop the 2 coins in your hand. And I'm going to say, I'm riding out now. I would like to look at the letter, though.
You want to open it?
How is it sealed?
Yes.
It is sealed.
How is it sealed? Yeah. Wax?
With a wax, yeah, with a wax press. Yeah.
It's still, you can still.
I mean,
probably
There's
a
candles
skill.
all around, right? There's candles in the bar, right?
what does this wax seal look like? Is it something that's only this
Like
general store owner would have, or is it just some sort of simple?
It does have like a monogram on it with his initials.
I just say we cut open the back. Sorry, I forgot my twang. We cut open the back.
Just talk.
Sorry.
No, I like it. Keep going.
We cut open the back.
Yeah.
Just the back. And then when you after you read everything, just drip it on the
Ooh,
back,
wait a
and then
minute.
you're able to just immediately seal it, and there's not going to really be any evidence.
I'm not super familiar with wax seals. Could you
I am.
I am.
cut the back? Would it does it stick to the paper
Yes.
super good?
It does.
Like, okay, so what I'm thinking of is like where it's folded.
See, I
Sorry
was
for,
gonna make a thing, but
sorry
It's
for
fine.
anybody listening, but it's gonna be loud. So, like the wax seal, I was gonna try and like wedge since it's very fine. I was gonna wedge my barber's hook underneath her.
yeah.
The straight
Yeah.
or oh my god, why
Straight
can't I-
razor?
Razor,
Straight
straight razor.
razor.
That's what it was. So the straight razor underneath it to get it off
Yes.
the page, read it, and then I was just gonna take a candle and like just
Like
run
warm it
the
up.
wax over it and then hurry up and stick it down.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah, go ahead. I would say, and you obviously roll 2 because
That's
it's within
exactly
your
what I fucking
barber
said.
skills.
Yeah.
Shout out to stealing
Yeah.
Noah's ideas.
Yeah, this is
Never
good.
cut a single face in the last 13 years of doing
Until you
this.
shred this paper.
5.
Okay. Yeah. I'd say that maybe you can tell, like, when you're trying to, like, warm it back up, maybe the like, the embossing of his initials maybe get screwed up just a hair.
Yeah.
But, like, literally, like, that could have been done by anybody. He places the letter, like, as you go to put it back. But inside, all it says is...
What's up?
What's up? What's up, good man?
What up, dog?
Yeah. It says, the winds are coming. Make sure that you mind the cliff.
I feel like I wouldn't be smart enough as a character to realize that, though. The winds are coming. What in the world? This is some cryptic, weird message, but whatever. As long as it doesn't mean anything threatening, I guess I'll just take this and deliver it.
So we still need 3 gold, right?
Yeah,
And
and then,
if he
like I said, I'll
if he
just-
comes back, he'll get that third one.
Right. So we still need 3.
Yes.
We have.
3?
I have that gold pan that we can go.
So if we split
fucking-
up 2 and 2,
So we got a
2 to
free-
deliver the letter and 2 to pan for gold.
Yeah. So okay, 3 left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain was not doing math.
So if 2 of us go to deliver the letter and 2 of us go to pan gold,
I think
better
it-
than just
I
sitting
think
here
it
all
would be
night.
better 3 people would pan gold. I can get there a lot faster on 1 horse.
But
But
what if you
run
need
into
backup?
trouble? We don't know nothing about these winds.
If I run into trouble, use the gold to buy yourself a ticket. I'm sick of being in this town. I'm sick of being a barber. I'm done with this life. It is not for me. So if I run into trouble, use the gold. Get yourselves out of here. We've all been talking about what we want for so long, and we've done nothing about it for all of this time.
Okay.
I'm going to immediately
Take off.
get on the horse, and
Yeah.
I'm going to just 0 to 60
Okay.
as hard as I can.
And what I'll
hang
do...
on.
But,
Before he runs, I'm gonna slide into his hand like I'm shaking his hand goodbye, the handcuff keys.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
And what I'm going to do
I'm
is
gonna just nod my hat and just be like, thank you.
he'll ride off. I'll say, he'll need backup. I'll give you the pan. I'll nod to both of you, and I'll get on my own horse and follow after.
I
Oh.
would laugh if I just didn't need backup. It's like,
everybody's down panning for gold, and they're like, "What the fuck is this monster?"
I come back and I'm like, where's Clayton? If that happens, I'm just gonna be like,
Right?
You dumb fuck.
You said you handed her the gold?
I handed her the pan.
The pan.
You have the gold.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
He's taking
I didn't think about it. Oh,
He's
well.
taking the gold with him. Fuck it. All right, so you take off running.
I don't have the gold. You
At least
didn't hand
we'll
it to
only
me.
need
Oh,
2
well.
tickets.
Yeah, 2.
So you take off flying towards the cliff. Like I said, so basically you're on flat ground. So picture that, and then there'll be like a tribal village, and then there's basically a big cliff overhang that's above it. So you take off riding. Like I said, it's late at night. You're basically kind of just using the moon and the stars as a way to get there. And you kind of wait not till he gets out of sight, but enough
where he can't hear
yeah,
me.
so
just
you're here in the distance.
bolt back.
And you start taking off. So you guys take off riding, and as you're getting closer and closer,
Would I notice him behind me after a little bit?
I would say like as you're starting to slow down because you're approaching their village, their
Yeah,
The
village.
cliff.
their village,
Yeah.
right? And I need you to look around and visualize the landscape. Like I said, so roll 1 because it is dark. Unless you want to roll with your insanity check, you can make it a little bit better, but that's up to you.
Am I able to help
Risk
him?
it.
I would say you're not there.
I'm
yet.
not-
You're
okay,
still
okay.
coming, but
I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit.
okay.
2.
2. The next thing you know, you feel your horse like trip over something, like literally trample over
Yeah.
some sort of thing. The next thing you know, your face is just splattered with blood, and you just get this foul iron smell that just flies up into your face, and almost it blinds you. It's almost so thick. Your horse kind of rears up as you go to fall back down. I need you to give me an insanity check as your horse kind of takes off from underneath of you. Okay.
I have to roll a 1 or lower, right?
Yes.
Or just a 1, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
And
Not good. I rolled a
your
6.
horse falls off, and when you land on top of a native's body, and it is just shredded to pieces.
Would I know how to speak the native language at all?
Yeah, they all can you can all inter talk with each other. There's no language barrier. Or
You said
anything.
we're on good
Yeah. There's
as far
nothing.
as I know.
Yeah,
Okay.
but right now that person is absolutely slaughtered. You just see these humongous gashes in the chest. You can see where your horse's hoof went down through the center of the body. Their face is crushed in.
Is it rotted out or anything?
Not rotted out.
So
it
it's
literally
more recent.
Oh
I would
yeah,
know
it's
more- okay.
yeah, it's more recent. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. I would say that's whenever Clayton you come running up, and as Teddy goes to stand up and turn around, he is just a mess.
I would probably say I would vomit as soon as. I
Oh,
found out
absolutely.
what it was.
So I need you to give me an insight check there.
Oh, that was insanity.
An insanity check.
Yeah.
So you rolled a 1?
Yeah, I've rolled a 1,
you're
so I'm
good.
fine.
Yeah. So basically, you're just like, what the fuck am I looking
Clayton's
at?
seen some shit.
Dad, what the hell happened?
Like, just immediately.
Okay, so that's where I'll leave you guys for a minute.
Okay.
So you guys get down to the river. Like I said, it's basically you're going to be working by moonlight. And the wind is just really starting to pick up, and it's whipping, and you can kind of see the ripples in the river moving a little bit faster. So the way that we're going to do this is there's certain aspects that make you find gold, right? And there's certain tells in gold. So you guys will each get to pick three places in the river that you think that gold might be, based on the things that are on here. So there's clear water, black sand, quartz, AU, small rocks, CU, white sand, FE, and tree roots.
Are we supposed to know what those are?
If you're smart enough, you'll know.
I know 2 of them. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah, I know.
So, as you guys kind of pan for gold and you're going through, you kind of take up your places. As you kind of dip your hands in the water, extremely chilling. So we'll start with you. What's your name again?
Alice Pearl.
So Pearl, I'm gonna let you go first, and you can pick one place you think you might find some gold.
Quartz.
What'd you find?
Gold.
All right. So you're able to find one gold nugget. And your first thing, you find like a small vein of quartz in the side of the bank, and as you pan, a small nugget comes out, enough for one gold coin. So I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Hattie.
Hattie, why don't you go ahead and look over those real quick and see if you can find yourself a nice spot.
I chose black sand.
Nothing?
No.
All right.
Oh, is there nothing wrote on these?
Yes.
Oh, so you'll just know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of them just don't have anything. We'll get back to you in a second.
But
So-
I know where it is.
Back at the cliff, you guys kind of shake off everything that's been happening, and you start approaching the village. As you do, you notice one of their buildings is completely on fire. They usually have a small fire that's going on in the middle of their village, and you hear kids screaming, you hear adults running this way as they're trying to get them to run away from the village. And that's when you see it. There's a small group of people, native, running on all fours, and they are just attacking people like wild dogs. I mean, they're literally using their teeth, their hatchets, their anything that they can get a hold of to just rip these people apart. Again, I need you to roll me your insanity checks.
I get one.
I always get close to it.
So go ahead and give me a roll to see if you can notice a few things about what's happening.
A building's on fire, so it's a pretty lit up area for how dark it is.
Hey, however you want to swing it.
2 1s. I'm blind
Basically,
as fuck.
I would say that you're just so
You got blood in
distraught
his
on
eyes.
what the hell's
I
happening.
still got blood in my eyes.
Right? Go ahead, Clayton. You want to give me a roll?
I have to make sure everything is going well in my bar.
It's like a torch in the night.
It's like a torch in the night.
Hell yeah,
That's
fair enough.
the
We
name
like
of
this.
the
We like
episode.
this.
Torch
in the night.
I'm
Hell
telling
yeah.
you, that's
Yep.
the best thing.
I got a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
You see that the natives that are literally going wild on their own people, they have a white powdery substance covering their face, making their face look almost ghostly.
Is it over their whole face, over a portion of their face?
Yeah, you can tell that it's also too it's almost like a powder, and you can kind of see it covering like a portion of maybe a small bit on their chest or their shoulders. Some of it's clinging to their clothes, but mainly their face, their facial area is covered in this white powder. And like I said, they're literally just like a ravaged dog. And they'll like take off running. Like you see like one just like releases a tomahawk from his hand and it just like splits into the back of a child's head, and just like it's literally like one of the most gruesome scenes you've ever seen in your life.
Would I see anybody at all like holding their own against them?
I would say that, yeah, there would be like a couple warriors or something that is like, trying to fight them back. Absolutely.
Remember, we just had to deliver the letter.
But these are our friends.
I know. But like you said...
I just make a paper airplane and
I did it.
Close enough. I guess I don't even know what an airplane is right now, but I'm just going to do it.
Just set it on the
Make a
ground
paper bird.
and tip your hat.
Like you said, we hate this town. We want to get out. We want to not be at the bottom of the barrel anymore.
I'm going to...
You guys can do whatever you want. Like this.
I know these are our friends. We can try and help as best as we can, but we will not kill ourselves over this. We'll kill ourselves over trying to get rich.
I'm going to turn around and start heading the other way, back to town.
No shit. Okay, cool.
Without
All right.
delivering the letter?
Oh, I have a different plan.
Okay. So, do you keep the letter, or are you leaving it there? Like, do you want to just like prop it up against a rock, or like, do you want to like see if you can locate the shaman and just kind of give it a little toskies, or
let me see where the shaman is first.
All right, okay.
Yeah, before I fully decide.
Go ahead, give me a roll.
Okay.
See if you can locate him.
It's that motherfucking burning torch right there.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
And they're your friends.
Yeah, and I would know the shaman pretty well. Probably give him like a bougie face.
Yeah, bougie face.
3.
A 3?
Yeah.
I would say that you can see the shaman is pinned down by what you would call a pale face.
Shit.
And basically the man's just kind of like pulling back, and you can kind of see that he has like a bear claw, like a loose one, and he kind of has it hooked between his fingers, and he's just digging it into his chest, maybe like 20 feet.
Is there any of them like around us, or are they kind of off to the side a little bit?
You could get to the shaman without being like overtaken by yourself.
I would like to run up as hard as I can, flip my straight razor out, and just right across the
neck.
Okay,
right across cool.
The pale
all right,
face's
go
neck.
ahead, roll 2. Because that's definitely within your wheelhouse.
5. Double
2
5s.
You reach back, pull him back, just open him up. The shaman basically is like, like trying to like,
I'll hurry up and like pushes
him
pale
off.
face off.
And he goes, thank you, sir. Thank you. And he goes, can I have a hand up?
How bad is he like fucked up?
He's okay. He's taken a few puncture wounds, but nothing that he couldn't heal from.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull him up.
Yep.
Does the paleface have any other weapons?
No, I would say that he has like a tomahawk on his side.
I'm gonna grab that tomahawk and rip it off his side.
Yep, fair enough.
And then I'm gonna pull him is there like a building I can pull him to the side? Like
I would say that there would be like a
something?
large teepee that like it's like a little bit larger than the others.
I just don't want to go inside. I just want to pull him around the corner.
Okay, yeah. I would say out of sight. I would say that the fire even doesn't even light up the backside.
Okay, yeah, just to see. I want to be like what's going on? Like what?
He goes, sadly, this happens every year, but I guess my letter came a little too late.
I'm gonna pull the letter out,
and he goes,
like, you mean this letter?
And he goes, let me see, and he opens it up, and he goes, yeah. I thought I had a little bit more time, but I guess I was wrong. He goes, he kind of looks over at you, and he goes, the manager, he got a little scared last year trying to deliver this one because he too was also a little late. He goes, you see this ridge above us? And he kind of like points up to the cliff, and he's looking up, and he goes, do you kind of see how when the light flickers, that little bit of white powder almost looks like snow falling down upon my village? He goes, there's a plant up there, and it always grows around this time of year. And as the wind blows, that pollen falls down upon my people and turns them into the most vicious of monsters. And he goes, sadly, we didn't catch it in time. Usually we burn that crop off before it gets too bad. But as you can look now, and he kind of like peers around the corner of the teepee, and he kind of looks out over the edge, and he's just like, my people now are slaughtered. Hopefully some of us will make it, but we can only wait until morning. So as you guys kind of let that sink in, we'll get back to you.
Okay.
So you dig your little fingies into the river once more. It's not always in those places.
Not following the basic rule.
I am. All right, Hattie. You guys got 1 gold coin, right? Okay, fair enough.
Alice, I have no idea what I'm doing here.
She goes, I'm good in the bedroom, but I ain't good at panning for gold.
I'm good at panning for other things.
What did you pick already?
I'm good at pandering, not panning.
I was thinking this one.
That's one, and I think white sand is too.
So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a pervert by the toe.
Just pick one.
Eeny, meeny, mo.
Anything?
Nothing.
1 more each. I'm just double checking.
Making sure that I didn't fuck up.
Yeah. Like I said, Holly picked one for a good reason, but they don't always run with certain things.
Did you get white sand?
Yeah.
It's not white sand, it's black sand.
Nice.
So,
Anywho.
because of that,
Yeah.
as you guys are digging through, and Hattie, right? Okay, so you look over at Hattie, and you go, well, we found a little bit. The next thing you guys know, you feel the earth begin to shake. Like,
I'm running.
utterly shake.
I'm running. Hightailing it.
And then I need you two to give me a check to kind of like listen to your surroundings for a second.
I'm very good at listening. I eavesdrop on people all day long.
I'm
Krista's
scared
deaf.
shitless. I'm
Okay,
deaf.
fair enough. What'd you roll? 1.
But I'm real good at listening to my surroundings because I eavesdrop on people all day long working in the bar.
Oh, that is her job. She's the rumor gatherer.
I mean, if you want, you can roll with the
Insanity.
I ain't a 4
a 4.
because it slipped
Okay.
out my hand.
So you can tell that rumbling feeling in the ground, you can hear the rush of water. So the next thing that you realize as you look up, it's a flash flood.
I'm grabbing onto her.
She is too far away.
What?
She did start running.
Yeah.
And the next thing that you know, as you take off running, the stream catches you, Hattie.
Oh, no.
And you begin to get swept down.
My big billowing skirt.
You just feel
Weighing
this
me down.
rush of water. Like, as it takes you underneath, it like takes your breath away. You have like a bunch of floating sediment in your eyes, and it begins to burn. I need you to roll with insanity as you think that your life is about to be taken.
Question. When she ran, did she run upstream from me?
Yeah.
So she's going to be washing down past me.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yep.
I got 6.
Yeah, because you just hear, you
chose the
last
felt
one.
the ground running.
Terrified.
Chip. So basically, as your head comes up, you take a breath of fresh air for like the first time in minutes. You kind of, take it all in, and you can see her as you're floating by.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do? Or what would you two like to do?
I'm tearing my skirt
Okay.
to make somewhat of a rope
Okay.
and trying to throw it out to her. Should
Sure.
have chose a fucking lasso.
Okay. So give me a roll to make that sort of item.
I've got a knife with me, so it'll help me to cut my skirt.
Do you actually have a knife? Or
Yeah.
you just
Yeah,
make
she
that up?
does.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
So, since this stream is so close to town and I grew up in town, I would know how to swim as a kid.
Yeah, you do know how to swim.
Okay.
Like you're just.
So I'm not
it's
gonna
just,
drown
It's just
because I can't
this
swim.
is like insane.
Because I can't swim. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to at least fight it.
Yeah, you can fight it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could drown because the water.
I'm doing the best I can to try to grab onto
Yep.
her.
6.
6? Yeah, you're able to make some sort of like a makeshift rope out of your skirt. You also kind of are able to like find solid ground on the edge of the river. to be able to toss that out to her.
You got your foot in them tree roots.
So she throws the line out. What do you want to do?
Grasp.
All right, go ahead. Give me a roll to grab
Full
it.
bore.
She's really good at grabbing rod-shaped things
very
because of her
true.
job.
You know
Her
what?
wrist strength is astronomical.
Yeah.
She can grasp
Her
the shit out of
forearms,
anything.
that's what I was gonna say. She's got like forearms like a gorilla.
Yep, fair enough. Yep, good to go.
You just see her spit on the rope and
What
grab
is
it.
it with these dice? Double twos.
Double twos.
Oh my god.
As you like, the line literally comes like right down in front of you, and it's just like swept off down the river.
Yep.
Your head goes back down under, and and like you're like, come back up with another breath. The next thing you see this huge rock in front of you, almost like a V shape, and it's about to like, you're either gonna be able to grab onto it or you're gonna get your face wrecked. So, go ahead and give me a roll.
I'm gonna try to wrap my body around it. Not
Okay.
to grab it, but to like.
So
She's also very good at wrapping her body
this
around
is-
things.
She's really good at spreading her legs.
So this is what I want you to do.
Okay.
You're gonna roll all three.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because this is like an intense moment, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But you are good at grasping things and wrapping your legs around things.
Okay.
So, if your green die is higher, you then have to give me an insanity check. If
Okay.
your green die is like the highest, you have to give me an insanity check.
So-
if it's not, you're okay.
So if her green die, like let's say I'm just double checking this. If she rolls like a 6,
Yes.
then
she rolls for
succeeds, but she would have to do an insanity.
correct.
Okay,
Yep.
so
Okay.
it's,
Yeah,
whoops.
because you can do that in this game at any time. If you feel like you really need to pass a roll, you can bet your insanity die at any time. Like, you can just be like,
She rolled a 6 with
God
her
damn it.
insanity die.
oh my god.
It's okay. It's okay.
But you succeed.
Here,
You
need to
you
beat a
didn't
2.
die.
You
Now
didn't
roll
die.
that.
Like, that could have been
Okay.
death right
So I
there.
just-
Yeah.
You need to beat a 2. A 2.
Yeah,
A 2? No, a 2 or less.
a 2 or
There
less.
you go.
Ah,
There,
you did it.
her constant rolling 2s has come in handy.
Exactly. So you're perfect. You
Okay.
latch onto the rock and you like look over at her and you're like, one more time, I'm ready this time.
So she's now stuck on this rock.
Yeah, like in the center of the river. You kind of actually see like a lot of sediment coming down. You see like big logs kind of like trucking their way down. And it's kind of crazy because all you're seeing is like the glistening of this black water in the moonlight. It's like really intense.
I'm going to pull my little handmade rope back.
Okay.
And this time I want to tie a stick to it.
Okay.
Not a massive one, just a little one to throw it a little
Just pull.
more.
Put some weight behind it.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
And then I'm going to throw it to her again.
Okay. You throw the rope. Go ahead, try to grab it.
I'm good at catching things.
You sure are.
Good at handling sticks. She's good at handling wood.
Yeah, she's good at handling wood and catching it.
6.
6, there you go.
Hell yeah. You latch on with both hands and you jump down into the river for her to pull you in. Give me.
I'm familiar with this.
So give me a roll to pull her in.
She has to deal with alcohol. She has to lift.
Listen, I'm lifting heavy trays
Just roll
full
2.
of beer.
For the love of God, you're gonna fight me on this the whole way through.
Oh yeah.
Hell
We will
yeah.
find every excuse.
You're able. It
Nice.
takes you a minute, but you're able to reel her in. And you kind of like put your hand over her shoulder, and you're like, "Let's go home." And you guys start to walk back towards
Yeah,
town.
now
Okay.
my skirt's up to my knees. You're supposed to be the whore here.
I had a picture in my head that they were on the wrong side of the
wrong side of the river.
Listen, if we would have more
The
time, I
movie.
definitely would have done that. But so back to you guys. So as you kind of see Teddy pull this guy around one of the teepees, you go running off to try and help him and or aid him in any sort of way. The next thing that you know, you have a pale face having you pressed to the ground. It's like he just took you out from underneath off your feet like a ton of bricks.
Is my face down or face up?
You tell me.
I'm gonna say face up.
Face up? Okay. So basically, as you kind of turn around to like, you can kind of hear his footsteps coming. You just like hear this crazy impact as you hit to the ground. So you see this pale face on top of you, and for some reason his teeth have been like filed down into like sharp points, and he like literally has like his fingernails have like become like elongated, and he's just kind of like pressing them into your shoulders, and he just goes to like bite down onto the center of your chest. So give me an insanity roll as this is about to happen.
Okay. Fuck.
Hand it over.
All right. All right.
God.
So I'm gonna let you go first though on what you
All
want
right.
to do.
So, I'm going to pull out my fucking Swiss Army knife,
Okay.
but I'm gonna pull out the one that's a wine
Like
corkscrew.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yeah. Hell. Oh. Okay.
No.
And just fucking jam it.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
I heard that through that.
Spike.
Jam it into his skull and then just twist.
Oh, like a fucking
Into it.
cork.
We're
Yeah.
literally gonna use it like the fucking bear.
it like
Yeah.
a breast.
I'm
Bear claw.
gonna lobotomize him.
Hell yeah.
Shove and then twist as hard as possible.
All right. Give me a roll.
I get two because
Yeah. You're a bartender.
I'm a bartender.
You're popping that cork. That's all I'm saying.
5.
He's definitely killed people
Five?
this way before.
yeah, right. You slam it into the side of his head and twist, and it's almost like you can see the lights on, and that man's head just go out. You just kind of throw him off to the side, and you're able to pull yourself up and take off front. What would you like to do?
Uncork it. Just pull it out.
Yes.
This might be some brain matter.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Chef's kiss.
Push him off. Does he have anything on him?
No, this one does not.
Just
this one
shaved-
has like this one for some reason
teeth
like
and claws.
his body
Okay.
was his weapon.
All right. I'll get up. I'll walk over. What's his name, or is it just
It's just a shaman. Yeah.
Shaman, nice to see you. I'm sorry this is happening, but either
We gotta go.
we have to go, or you can come along with us.
He goes, I can't leave my village like this. And he goes, wait, what? And he looks over and he can see like one of the women in his village comes running face to face with one of the pale faces, and she has a bucket, and she just chucks it, and you just see water just splash on this dude's face as that powder just kind of drips down and onto the ground. And you kind of see like the man just stop for a second and look around. And he goes, the shaman looks up and he goes, it can't be that easy.
I was gonna say throw that in his eyes or something.
And he goes, it can't be that easy.
Motherfucker! I'm going to take the rest of my moonshine and then just find any of these hallucinating fucks and then just douse their
Is there
face.
any other buckets or anything around?
Yeah. You could look for one.
Okay,
for sure.
I'm gonna tell the woman to like come with me. And
Okay.
I'm gonna have the tomahawk. I'll put the bear claw in my pocket.
Okay.
Actually, I'll give the bear claw to him real quick before.
Okay.
So I'm gonna grab a bucket beside me, shove it into the shaman's like chest. Like,
Oh,
give it to
okay.
him,
Like, come on, we're
and be
going.
like, let's go. And then we're just gonna like dip into the water supplies, and then I'm just gonna start like. Not just freely throwing, but like kind of defending myself with it. Like,
Yeah.
like let them come to me.
Yeah,
But I'm
absolutely.
also gonna start screaming. Like,
Okay.
Just to like alert them so they try to leave the children and women alone.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a check for that.
He's good at
I'm trying to think. Hang on.
Like I said,
Hang
you
on.
can always risk using your insanity die to make
I know,
rolls
I
better.
could
No.
definitely just like convince you, but I just need to think about it.
He washes
Wow,
people
thanks,
off all
guys.
the time after he puts that shaving cream on him and everything. He's
Yeah.
constantly washing them off.
people's faces off.
Wow.
Just like
Is it
pretty
that-
much-
He's
Is it
also
really
used to
that easy?
dousing-
I'm also extremely good at washing and sanitizing myself before surgeries, so I know how to wash shit off.
Hey,
Of people.
you're also good at just dousing Eddie when he pisses you off.
Oh shit.
There you go.
Get him off your porch.
You know what? That's fine.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Just-
this
yeah.
is ridiculous. I'm not gonna fight you on it if you don't want to give
Yeah,
me.
you're good.
It did not matter. It was 3.
A 3? I would say that you're able to get at least you're able to attract enough to where you could get a couple clean.
Yeah.
Clayton, are you going around dousing
I'm
people
dousing
with
people
moonshine?
with my fucking moonshine.
Okay, go ahead, give me a roll for that.
I'm good at pouring alcohol.
Fair enough.
You should
It's
see
around
his
the
bar
mouth.
tricks.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they flip shit around all the
4.
time. 4? I'm gonna say, yeah. You douse a couple people. You see the pollen like literally dripping off their chest onto the ground. The next thing that you see is one of them is like, he's kind of like trying to get the liquor out of his eyes, and he runs too close to one of the lit fires. His face instantly catches ablaze, and he's like, and he's just kind of like running through the village, and like kids are like, oh my god.
Can't save them all.
As you see this burning man that you just caused injury to, give
Shout out
me
to
an
Burning
insanity
Man.
check, because you know that he's no longer rabid. He's literally just on
2.
fire.
I'm good. Sorry,
Okay.
I just flipped you off on
And he
accident.
was like,
I flipped you
it's
off
fine.
on accident.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Accidents happen.
Darn too.
I would say within the next couple of minutes, you see some of the fires, die down, and the chaos is kind of like settled. The shaman looks at you and he goes, I can't thank you enough, and the only thing that I have to repay you, gentlemen, is this. And he hands you a gold coin, and he goes, I'm sorry, we're not very wealthy, but it's all we got.
You don't understand how much this means to me. I'm just glad that you and your tribe are safe.
He goes, thank you. He goes, if you'll excuse me now, I gotta tend to my folks and get them all back in good health.
Sounds good. I will let the general store manager know what was going on.
Thank you. And he shakes your hand, and he looks over at Clayton. He shakes his hand, and he
Have a
goes,
splendid night.
and he goes,
Evening.
he goes, I just want you to know that was my ex-wife's husband that you lit on fire. And
You're welcome.
And he goes, just kind of tilts his head and gives you a little nod. And you see him. Oh, what was that?
No, sorry. You can go ahead and finish what you were saying.
And he just kind of like opens up the teepee and heads inside.
Okay, right before he heads inside, I am going to let him know about the one villager that I found. I'm going to explain to him, be like, it was nothing, like I was riding and I accidentally hit, so you're going to see a hoof print. I'm terribly sorry.
He goes, oh, yeah, that one, that wasn't because of the pale faces. And he just kind of slaps you on the back and he goes, don't worry about it.
Yes, sir.
We'll take care of him.
That was his other ex-wife's husband. Damn.
He goes, have a good night. And he opens up his teepee and heads inside. But yeah, I would say that you guys head back. You head back. The general store manager is actually like kind of sitting out on his porch in a rocking chair. And he goes, that was quick. You guys must ride fast.
I want to hold on. I want to just do this
Okay.
to him. I'll get off my horse. Since we're talking business, let's step inside.
He goes, all right, gentlemen, you can, he goes, I'll pour you a drink.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I do want to make it a point that I, like, cleaned myself off before we got there, so he has no idea about us being late.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Are there people inside the store? Or
Oh,
not
no, this
yet?
is his house. Like,
This is his house?
Yeah, you rode up to his house.
Perfect.
Yeah, you rode up to his house. He's just outside. Like, they're at the general store manager's house, and he's just out on the porch. He's having like a midnight drink. He's just rocking in his rocking chair, and he has them both coming in. Offers him. He goes, "Come on in. I'll get you a drink."
I head inside.
Okay, I'll follow.
I want to whisper to Ted. Either stand guard or lock the door.
Oh shit!
I'm going to step inside, and I'm going to look him dead in the face as I shut the door and go, I want a piece of whatever's going to happen.
Fair enough.
Okay.
And I'm just
I
gonna like pat the tomahawk on the side of my body.
Oh damn, we're about to commit murder up in here.
I don't know. By the
We're
sounds
about
of it, it sounds like they're about to tag team him.
We're about to get this money.
And he goes, yeah, anybody, he goes, so I take it you deliver my letter?
Absolutely.
He goes, okay, just give me a minute. I'll be back with the money. And you kind of see him walk into his bedroom.
Okay, when he goes into the bedroom, can you give me just a super quick layout of the room?
So basically, you guys walked into like what would be like a living room area. His bedroom's just like off to the right. You can kind of see a kitchen towards the back.
I'll wait till he comes out.
Did he say he was getting a drink for us?
Yeah, he was gonna get you a drink, but he goes, "I'll get you your money first," and he goes to walk into the bedroom.
I assume I've been like around him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna say, do you mind if I grab a couple glasses out of your kitchen? And
He goes, "Oh no, I'll be right there. You guys get yourself nice and comfortable."
all right, I'm gonna go. Is he saying yes? Like it's
Yeah.
okay. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go in and I'm gonna
Start
get
pouring
ready
some
and get
drink?
some glasses.
Okay.
I'm going to stand against the wall, kind of before on the side of the door where his bedroom is, kind of just against the wall in case something, like
Okay.
he pulls something.
As he starts to come out of the bedroom, you see a black barrel protruding out from the bedroom door as he's
I'm going,
and you hear
yeah.
and he's getting ready to load it and he goes, "Now boys, I know you didn't get there that fast." And he goes to go to step out of his bedroom and he has a long rifle butted up to his shoulder.
Okay.
And he goes, "And I ain't about to be made a fool, so you either hand over that money or we're gonna have problems."
Am I equal to him? Is he like
He wouldn't be able to see you because
Okay.
you're kind of you know.
he just sees him?
Yeah.
Okay.
He sees you in the kitchen. You know, he's getting ready to make that corner.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But he's not there yet.
I'm going to take out my switchblade knife,
Yeah. Okay.
pull out the knife end,
Okay.
and I'm just going to go straight for his mouth where his cheeks is.
Oh, damn. Okay. We're getting brutal. All right. Go ahead. Give me a roll. Here, I'll roll.
waited.
I'll roll against you to see if he notices it enough to dodge. So, I'm gonna roll one against you.
Okay.
I got a 2.
Got ones.
He goes, "Hey now," and he switches around and he just catches you in the edge of the cheek with the barrel, and it's
Yep.
enough to throw you to the ground for a split second.
Does that give me enough time?
Yep.
Okay, I would like to grab the tomahawk and just.
Go ahead. I'd say you're good with blades. You could use 2.
I was just
Okay.
about to say. I'm like. I mean, if I have to, I'll throw him a straight razor.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
oh, that's a six.
That's
It doesn't
6.
matter.
It doesn't matter. It's
It was a
6.
1 on the floor.
Yeah, the tomahawk goes flying through, flying right out of the kitchen, and you just, as you're on the ground kind of looking up, shit, here it comes. You know, as he's getting ready to put that barrel down to your face, you just see, as it sticks into the side, and the dude just falls dead onto the floor and begins to pull out. Give me an insanity check to see if that
would do
if that would
anything.
affect you at all. Also, give me an insanity check because you just murdered a person.
I'm good.
Murdered people before.
You ever watch Sweeney Todd?
There you go, good
I
sir.
can't roll anything but
I'm good.
sixes
You-
on
Oh,
this
good.
insanity
He's
die.
got a weak constitution.
I like it. So as you do that, you notice that his bedroom door is open, and that where he went in to grab the bullets for his rifle and stuff, you do see one lonely gold coin sitting on top.
I'm gonna take that gold coin, and
yours?
then also, I'm gonna take that fucking rifle and as much ammo as I can fit in my pockets.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you load it up. I'm gonna say you get at least 12 rounds.
I am going to.
Oh, give me a check real quick, just to
For
see
what?
if you I'm gonna just roll. Just roll.
6.
6, perfect. You notice that in a small wooden box, just kind of in his closet, as you're kind of just thumbing around through his things, you notice a completely almost silver plated 6-shooter, and as you pull it out and you flick it, you have you're looking at the bullets and they are shiny as hell. You just kind of pocket that away for a moment.
You only have the 6 rounds.
Yep.
Okay.
So, what would you guys like to do? You've just now murdered somebody, and
In self-defense.
but it's the law. I'm sure worse has happened. But what would you guys like to do?
First off, I'm gonna take the hatchet out.
Okay,
I'm gonna wipe it off on a shirt,
fair enough.
and then I'm gonna use my cigar lighter, and this is gonna look like a really bad accident.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I
Still
like
got
it.
some of that moonshine left, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
All right.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
just gonna-
arson.
I'm gonna put it on him, and then I'm just gonna go and lift his arm and just tuck the moonshine like wipe it off and then tuck I guess I don't have fingerprints. So just tuck it underneath his arm. And then I'm just going to right on his clothes.
I like it.
And when the thing is burning and we're leaving, I'm just going to put it to closed until tomorrow.
Okay.
I would like to do one more thing. I'd like to if there's any type of metal candle or anything, something that won't burn up, I'm gonna knock that over and then knock something else over on top of him so it looks like he slammed into something, knocked it over, and then fell over.
All right, I like
Covering
that.
your tracks.
I like that. So as you guys are running out, you two come running because now there's a giant blaze in the middle of town.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck is going on?
What the hell happened to y'all?
We got our tickets.
I like it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Everybody's?
We got paid.
Everybody's.
I only got one.
And then I'm gonna take mine and drop it in the center, and then
I'll put mine and drop them in the center.
And there it is.
We got enough, guys.
So you wait until morning, and you see the man dressed in white just casually walking down the street, and he's just kind of whistling. See, he reaches into his vest pocket, and he pulls out a lighter and a pack of cigarettes, and he lights it. He's just looking around.
Before he does that,
okay,
I'm gonna walk up to him with those smokes that I got, and I'm gonna flip it open. And offer him one instead.
He goes. So I take it. You got my money.
All of it.
All of it, you say. It's that fire because of you too. Kind of.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And he goes,
it gets pretty wild around these parts.
It sure does.
The wild.
And then I'm just gonna tell him to come into the bar with me.
Yep.
And then we're gonna sit down at a table, and then I'll throw my gold out to him.
He goes, and you guys throw your pieces out, and he goes, you ate yours. and he goes, fair enough. I'm a man of my word, and you guys did one hell of a job. He throws out 4 tickets out onto the table, and he goes, don't be late. That train comes early. So as you guys kind of wait for the train, and as it's going to be coming around, do you guys want to do any preparations beforehand?
I'm filling up my moonshine.
Oh, there you go. I'll sharpen my straight razor.
Okay.
I'm taking back my handcuff key.
Oh yeah, I can.
Good deal.
Give
Good
that
deal.
back.
Real
Obviously
quick,
cleaning
Clayton,
up.
I need you to just give me an investigation roll. You kind of take that gun back out of your pocket for a split second.
4.
4? For some reason, you can tell that these bullets are made of pure silver.
We'll keep that in mind.
It's like the old stories.
I'm going to hand her the bear claw that he gave me.
Okay. Fair enough. So, you guys are waiting until morning.
You're the only one defenseless. I'm sorry.
I have a gun.
You guys.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah, she has a gun. Yeah.
Forgot about that.
So you guys are waiting.
I'm the only one without a damn gun. I got a bear claw and a knife.
So you guys are waiting until morning, and you can kind of see the train coming, right? Like you can see Crimson Ridge is kind of set within this big valley, so you can kind of see the smoke kind of pouring up over the mountains. You can kind of hear rushing in. You guys are all waiting at the train station. And the train pulls in. Just small handful of people get off, maybe 2 or 3. You hear the train conductor come on, all aboard! And he goes, better hurry, we're leaving pretty soon. And he goes, only tickets will do, no loose cash. What do you guys want to do?
I hand my ticket.
I'll hand mine.
Takes all your tickets, and he goes, all right, you guys find yourself a seat. And he goes, can I see that for a second? And he goes looking, and he goes, I would have never pegged you guys for first class. And he goes, well, find yourself a seat. And you kind of walk in, and there's only a few handful of people in the first class car. And there seems to be a woman, like in one of the first like cabin cars in the first class. As you kind of peer in, she looks extremely pale, like deathly sick. As you can hear the train door closing, it instantly starts going, and it kind of almost throws you back, jars you as you begin to roll. What would you guys like to do?
Is the only person in here the woman?
There's other people in the things. It's just this elderly woman is the only one that seems to be like the other ones are kind of like up reading like a book, or like the other ones are like talking to their spouses and things. But the woman in the first car is like, you can just tell like she is like deathly sick. Like if you were to touch her, she would be cold to the touch. Like her lips are pale white. Like she's like black rings around her eyes.
I'd like to poke my head and ask if she was all right.
As you do that, there's absolutely no response.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm gonna cautiously reach over and try to like nudge her a little bit.
You do that, she just slumps over, falls straight to the ground. You can tell that she's dead.
I'm gonna yell for help.
Okay. Is there somebody like in particular you want to yell help for, or just like
Just say help, help. Like I'm just gonna say this woman is sick or whatever. Like you know what I mean. Just
as you do that, one of the like the stewardess that would be on the train comes running. And she goes, "Oh my goodness!" She checks and she goes, "I don't know what happened," and she's like looking and looking. You catch that she has just like a small little trickle of blood, just kind of like on her blouse, just a little bit. And she goes, "Oh my God, I gotta stop the train. Give me a moment." And the next thing you know, this man walks in from the back, and coming up probably out of the dining car, and he goes, "I'll take care of her. Don't worry about this, man." And he's all dressed in black. He's got a black hat on. He's got you can tell that he's got a gun on each side. Everything's black, down to the leather chaps, his boots, everything. Wearing like a dark form of shades over his eyes. You know, nicely trimmed beard though. Talks in like the deepest voice you've ever heard in your life. And he goes, "I think she's just sick. I'll take care of her." And he kind of goes to pick her up.
When he does that, I want to like grab onto him a little, act real scared, and be like, "Oh my goodness, is it contagious? Are we in danger?"
And he goes, No, ma'am. The most dangerous thing on this train is me." And he goes, "Don't worry, I'll take care of her." And he heaves her up, and he starts walking back towards the dining car as he's going to kind of, you can kind of tell that he's taking her somewhere, but you're not quite sure where.
I'd like to run up and like beside him and be like, "Oh, excuse me, sir. Let me get this door for you."
Okay.
And I reach for the dining car door to like
Open it up.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it works.
Open
yeah.
it up. And I'll step through, and there's usually 2 doors. Though,
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go open
Opens-
the other one.
Yeah. He goes, "It's mighty kind of you. Appreciate that."
Yeah.
And he goes, Don't worry, she'll be fine. I'll take care of her." And he continues to walk through the dining car, and you can kind of see he goes to step through the last dining car into what would be like the galley kitchen.
Yeah. In the kitchen.
Yeah, because basically, so there's the dining car then leads into where the restrooms would be, and then it goes into the galley, which is where the kitchen would be.
Yeah.
And then through that goes into the second class, and then to the cargo hold.
I'd like to immediately tell him about the blood on her blouse.
And he goes, "Oh yeah, that's probably just from when she fell. Don't worry about it, sir. I'll get you."
Okay.
And
I'll look at you guys.
you see he passes into what would be the galley.
Is there anybody in the dining car? right now?
Yeah, there's a few people eating. You see people kind of like shocked on their faces. They're like, what's going on? And he's just kind of like, as he's walking through, he's just like, don't worry. She just hit her head.
I'd like to not run, but I'd like to like tiptoe run
Okay.
up and like open the one door and then open the other one to see if I can see into the galley.
Okay.
Kitchens are.
I'm going to say that, go give me a roll to see if you can like stealthily do that.
I don't know about that
He's
one, my
real
guy.
nimble and quick with them.
With them hands.
Is he walking on his hands or?
I ain't even gonna try it.
Hey.
6. Yeah. You notice he walks past through the galley into second class.
Do the same thing.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Roll.
1.
One?
You don't make it that far.
Just as he's about ready to open up second class to go into the cargo hold, he catches that you're following him. And he kind of leans back and he's kind of yelling through the car, right? And he goes, don't you worry, she's fine. I told you she'll be fine.
I would like to go, can you tell me? I thought the restrooms were up this way. I feel like I'm going to be ill.
He goes, you know you already passed him. And he kind of gives you a little wink and he goes, if I were you, I'd stay right there. And he kind of walks into the cargo hold and it shuts.
Oh, that actually made me feel like eerie. God.
What would you guys like to do?
We're still in the dining car. I want to stop one of the what'd you call them? One of the workers of the train.
Yeah, like a stewardess or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it'd be called for
I
a
want to
train.
stop one of them and see if any of them know who that man is.
And the steward goes, "Oh yeah, they're just one of the guards. They just make sure that everybody on the train is safe and that the cargo gets where it needs to be."
Oh my, what cargo is that?
And she
You
goes,
need guards for it?
and she goes, "Yeah, we carry many expensive things on this train." And as she goes to say her next sentence, you know how like train cars usually have like a hatch like in the roof and stuff. You see this like slender humanoid figure, right? It's like a pale gray color, extremely like narrow and skinny, and it's like you like see it like poke its head in through that top part of the roof, and it has these elongated fingers, and it has like these big pointed ears and these massive like gnarled teeth. The head is kind of shaped like a bat, that sort of thing. And it crawls inside, and it just shoves its hand straight down, grabs a hold of her neck, and just rips her right out of the train car. You see everybody else kind of like, they like gasp, and everybody begins to scream. Yeah.
Okay.
Just like split second.
Yeah, it's just like a split
yeah.
second thing. Like you kind of just catch a glimpse of this creature
Yeah.
just reach down in and
Yeah.
just rip her straight out of the car.
And then the creature disappears, or is it still like right above?
Like you can hear it like running across the top of the train.
Back towards the cargo.
Yep.
Let's get this
Full
golden
rifle
dog.
out. I'm gonna load the rifle. Yeah. Just.
What do you guys want to do?
Holy. Okay.
I think it's time.
This is the kind of
This
distraction
is
we
not.
need.
I'm gonna start yelling at everybody and be like, "Everybody get to the front."
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. You see people just like rushing. Like you hear like people like in the like the word is kind of spread the whole way back, even in a second class. You see like almost like peasantry style people like running up past you, and they're like banging on the door to the engine room to try and let the engineer to let them in because they're terrified to even be in like the first class cargo hold. And they're like, "Let us in, let us in!" And then like you hear more people like screaming. You can hear the one person go, "It got my baby! It got my baby!" And then like you hear like as it's running across the top of the train even faster. And then as you're looking out the windows, you can see blood kind of dripping down over the sides, like on the outside of the glass.
I'm gonna yell out, "Look for the lever! Look for the lever!" I got a 6.
I also got a 6.
Does not matter.
I got a 6.
Hell yeah.
Roll yours just to see if you get a
Fuck
6.
it, let's all get 6s. 6, 6, 6.
Damn.
Oh, so close.
Two.
It's better that we got just 3 6s though.
Oh,
Halloween 666.
That's
Oh.
right.
It's
That's
for the
very
best.
true.
It's
That's
for the
not
best.
good.
Heck yeah.
You did your
So-
part. So you find the lever, you pull it back with it's like kind of hard with a lot of
Yeah.
strength, and you hear it disconnect, and you can almost kind of hear the train speed up as it loses that amount of weight.
Yeah.
And you kind of you guys begin to slow down, not to a stop because you're still cruising kind
yeah.
of good, but the train is starting to lose momentum.
Now, when the train is going, do I see those creatures on top?
Give me a check to see.
2.
2? Not that you can tell. You
Okay, I was gonna take a
Do
crack
I
at one.
hear the creatures on ours?
can give me a thing. It's only one creature. Like he only hear
Oh, okay.
one.
I'm gonna
Oh,
check.
I
also.
thought-
I'm still.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
no,
you
still,
can only
like
hear
multiple-
one
okay.
creature. Yeah.
I'm really good at listening. Like I said, I'm good at eavesdropping.
Yes.
4.
You can hear the creature like must have been running on top of the cargo hold, and you can hear it like slam down in. So like it dropped down into the cargo bay.
What are the chances that this cargo really is gold? Is it enough to bet our lives on?
It has been so far.
I'm gonna.
The whole time that Chris's character, this whole thing's like, hell yeah, we're doing this shit.
I'm gonna pull out that 6-shooter
Okay,
and
I
pretty
got my
much
rifle.
say,
get it loaded.
I got my rifle, and then I'm going to.
I got the little bear claw.
"Get out here, you bat bastard!"
I'm gonna nudge you and tell you to pull out your gun.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had this thing.
I'm the only one without a gun.
She stuffed down in there real good.
I'll be like, hand me the bear claw, and I'll hand you the tomahawk,
Oh.
Oh,
full size tomahawk.
all right. So, are you
We'll be
opening
well
up the
prepared.
cargo hold?
I will.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll open it. And
I'm
pretty
gonna
much just-
aim the rifle like right past
wait.
his head.
I'm gonna suggest open it from the ground. Don't be standing up and opening it. Get real low, open the door, and have him aiming above you.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So, as you pull the door back, you see one of the men dressed in black, literally right already at the door, and he goes,
I pull the trigger.
You beat me to it.
I pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger too.
"Go ahead."
I'll also pull the trigger.
Just pow.
I got a
You got
1.
the silver bullet.
I don't know how I got a 1 with that, but
I got silver bullets.
It bounced.
Okay.
Is it more effective?
We'll
Would I
see.
be able to roll 2 dice?
We'll see. Just roll 1 for now.
Okay, thank
I
you.
mean, you're.
That's a 4.
A 4. As you kind of pull it, you hear you hear Teddy's gun go off first, and it kind of tings off the side, and you just kind of like, because since you're down lower, he doesn't expect it. You pull the trigger, it goes straight up to his chin. You see his head explode off the back, and he just falls off, and you see his body just like roll down the tracks.
Fair enough.
1 down,
Cock
3 more
it.
to go.
I need you two to give me a competitive roll to get out of the way as the other 3 men in black come running to
Yeah,
the
there
front.
was 4. Huh.
What 2?
Huh?
What 2?
These two.
Yeah, we're there.
okay, ready? 4.
5.
I rolled a 3.
Ooh.
They come running up, and they go, "What is going on?" And it,
I'm aiming and shooting.
All
The
right.
closest one to me.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll throw my tomahawk.
Yeah, all right, go ahead. Go roll.
3.
I'm really good at throwing because there's darts in our bar. and I throw darts all the time with the men.
Motherfuck, just yes.
That's pretty good, though.
You
I'm
take
good
your
at
first shot.
bullshitting.
It's like a perfect headshot, straight through the middle, drops dead.
3.
3, same thing. Tomahawk comes flying in. I'm gonna say you catch him in the side of the neck. Blood just covers all the windows and falls dead on top of the other one. What was yours?
Did you roll
I
to
don't
shoot?
No, I reloaded.
okay.
I rolled to shoot.
Okay, yeah, you rolled the
I was
shoot.
gonna say I reloaded and aimed at the
I thought
guy.
you had a
Yeah.
double barrel.
That's a 1.
A 1?
Yeah, it's just gonna ting off.
Your fire goes
rifle.
off, and you kind of see
Oh.
it actually take out one of the back windows. As that happens, the other man in black draws up and he goes, just leave, man. And he pulls back his pistol and he takes aim at Hattie, and he goes to make a shot.
I'm gonna duck.
Okay, I rolled
Whatever
a
I
1.
can.
Yeah,
You
so
rolled, yeah.
you just got to beat a 1. unless you tie me.
6.
6. You jump out of the way.
Can I kick him in the face?
Yeah, absolutely.
On my
Go
way
ahead.
down?
Give me a roll.
Okay.
I'll bite his ankle.
1.
1. I'll roll against it. I rolled a 5. He
Damn.
jumps back. He goes, seriously, you just need to get out of here. And he goes to take another
Pull
shot.
trigger.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm pulling the trigger. How far away am I?
Close, like
Yes.
fucking close.
That's
like,
I think that's too dice. That's really hard to miss from that far.
what were you gonna say?
Should we ask what the hell's going on?
Nah.
He's not waiting.
Yeah,
Shoot now, ask later.
He's just
Okay, well, how about this? How about this? If I'm right there, I'm gonna go like this right in his face
Okay.
and be like, "Stop!" And I'm like getting ready to squeeze the trigger.
Okay. He leans in and he goes, listen, he's real hungry. And the next thing you know, you see this like humanoid bat-like creature drop down into the train, rip that dude's head off, and like blood, he just kind of picks the head up and blood just pours down its face. You can see the blood just kind of dripping down through his massive fangs, and it just like out at you.
Turning and pulling the
And
trigger.
then it just pulls its hand up and goes to make a slash. So go ahead. I'm gonna have to roll against me.
Yeah. All right. 4.
I rolled a 2. You dodge out of the way as it like you can see its claws literally like sink through like the steel sidecar, and it just pulls down and just creates.
I'm
this
gonna
massive
scream,
gash.
shoot!
I'm gonna shoot twice.
Shoot!
Okay, go ahead. I'll
Do
roll.
I just roll both dice?
well,
or
roll
what?
1 because I'm gonna roll against you.
Okay. That's a 4.
I rolled a 5,
You're
so
a
the first
bitch.
one misses.
Bang!
I rolled a 5 again.
That's a 4. You bitch.
Bang!
Don't
So
worry.
wait, how many shots have you got out?
I have 2 more shots.
So he like dodges out of the way twice, super quick, and he goes to bring his claws up through like onto your chest. So go ahead, roll against me. I rolled a 4.
You bitch. I rolled a 2.
You just feel his fingers like literally enter your abdomen and just pull straight up into your chest. And then like he kind of lifts you up right off your feet, and as he's holding your body above his head, blood is just dripping down into his mouth, and he just kind of like you see his like elongated tongue kind of come out and just kind of like wipe his face with it, and he just kind of throws you away like a side of meat.
Am I able to shoot 2 more times before I'm gone?
Ooh.
Because at that point, I'm gone.
Right. Give me a roll. Give me a roll. We'll see. I'll roll against
I'll
you.
use my insanity since I'm at the point of death.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Can I help him?
I got a 3.
I got a 6
A 6
from insanity, but I'm dead.
Your gun is like basically pressed up against his head,
Yeah.
right? Because he like has his fingers embedded in you,
Yeah.
and you just press the gun right up against his temple. Like you kind of see like, as you're so close, you can see like the whole detail of his face, right? You can see like he has like these like tipped bat-like ears. He has like a crushed in nose, you know what I mean? And like the teeth, as he kind of looks over at you, his eyes get just like hugely wide. He goes to open up his jaw to like just take one bite at your neck, and you just pull the trigger, and you just see it explodes out the side, and he falls limp onto the floor.
No.
What do you guys want to
I'm
do?
immediately gonna tear my dress, and I'm gonna try and tourniquet him, wrap as tight as I can
I'm gonna
around
grab
him.
that from her.
Okay.
Can I get everyone's help collectively?
Yeah.
I will take the alcohol off of him. I will take my surgical knowledge. I will
I have
use
my
her
little knife.
clothing and like any utensils she has.
I've got whiskey and I got a knife.
Okay. Yeah.
You do have a lighter still.
I
You
don't
have
know
2
what Hattie
lighters.
can contribute.
What do you
A
have?
gun.
A
and
gunshot.
a handcuff key.
You have
Keep
2
watch.
lighters.
And my pretty little self.
You keep watch.
I'm twirling some pearls here.
Show him your boobs in case he dies, so he's not happy. So
Wait, I wanna go into the cargo hold, and I wanna see.
Oh, yeah, I better roll
Sometimes
that
they have
insanity
first
in
aid
case
kits
I
and
do
stuff.
survive.
Sometimes they have emergency. Maybe they're delivering medical
that's fine.
supplies.
I'm gonna grab.
I'll give him
this
everything.
stuff out of her hands and just rip it out.
Okay, so give me a roll, and then you can roll 2 because you have these extra equipment.
Okay.
And then Fair enough. And then you're gonna check the cargo hold. Roll to look for it.
I'll bet my insanity.
In case
what I was
I
thinking.
actually survive, I rolled my insanity and I failed. I'm gonna need another chip. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my god, 1, 1, and 3.
A 5.
Yeah, my insanity was lower. Does that mean I don't take an insanity?
Yeah, you don't have to
You
worry
don't
about
take an insanity.
it. Okay, I don't take an insanity either, which is nice.
I'll start with you as like they're getting like the gauze like prepped and like pushing the alcohol on it and they're kind of like wrapping it around his chest, that sort of thing. As you walk back into the cargo hold, you notice this elongated wooden crate, right? That's the only thing that's back there. It's like a big wooden crate with like the top sealed, you know what I mean?
I'm going to run back to them amidst the chaos, and I'm going to ask Hattie for a gun.
Okay. There you go. I'm going to pick up his gun and reload it as she has my gun.
Oh, the
Okay.
rifle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is his 6-shooter at?
It's probably on the ground,
Yeah.
like next to
So
me.
I'm like holding it down, but I'm going to grab it and flip it open.
There's
Okay.
only
I have
one
bullet left.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Alright, I'm going to put it in and clip it and just like get ready.
Yep. Okay.
I'm going to
I'm still going to like tend to him.
go to this crate. Mm-hmm. I'm going to...
Like pry it open.
Yeah,
Because it's like a cargo crate. You know what I mean?
I'll pry it open. Gun drawn.
Okay. As you get the sides and you kind of flip it open, you notice there's 2 caskets in there. One is completely open, and inside is like a velvet lined velvet lined casket, crushed red velvet sort of feeling. And it's empty. And the other one still has the lid down. What do you want to do?
I want to run back. I want to grab his moonshine and grab his lighter. I'm going to rip off more of my dress. I'm going to stuff it in the moonshine.
I'm gonna yell, what's going on? What's going on?
Okay.
It's bad. There's another.
Hold on. Hattie, can you keep pressure on this? Do I know if he's gonna die or not? I mean, I'm like very experienced.
Realistically,
There was a whole entire
what?
hand.
Do I
okay.
him.
Me and you, right?
You and me.
We're competitive rules.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Whoever wins. If I win, you're dead.
I mean, he does have a surgeon tending to him.
2. I'll
There
let
you
have
go.
2.
Can't do my insanity?
You can if you want. Yeah, you can always risk your insanity. No matter what, you can always risk your insanity.
Risk it for the bitch.
Okay.
I got a 6.
I got a 4.
You don't take an insanity.
And I don't take insanity.
All right, you're gonna make it, but right now you're just in critical condition.
All right, I'm gonna be like, had to keep the gun close, and I'm gonna look back at this gun that has 1 shot, and I'm gonna run in with her, and be like, what's going on? What's going on? And then I'm gonna look in the cargo crate.
As you look in the cargo crate, you're like, "What's going on? It's just 2 empty boxes. I don't understand."
I'm gonna look at her and be like,
They weren't both empty.
You guys both feel saliva drip down from the ceiling and on top of your head. As you look above you,
Bang.
you see a vampire
bang, bang,
crawling
bang.
on the ceiling,
Bang, bang, bang,
and it
bang,
goes
bang,
to drop down onto both of you. What do you guys want to do? I'll let you go first.
I'm gonna turn around and just go like this as I fall down to the ground, like James Bond.
So you have 1 shot with the silver bullet.
She has her pistol.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, she's distracting her.
I'm just gonna pull until I cannot pull that trigger
All
anymore.
right.
Not even looking. I'm just bang, bang, bang.
Okay, give me a shot.
I'm betting my insanity on it.
Yeah, she's still at 1.
I've gone this whole time taking no insanity.
How many insanity can I get to before I die?
6.
6.
Well,
You're good.
It's close.
4.
4.
And I don't take an insanity.
You pull a shot off and it kind of makes a weird sound, like just before it goes to unleash. But you can instantly see as the hole goes through its cheek and out the back, and it kind of busts up through the ceiling. You just see it kind of almost instantly grow shut, and it goes to drop. And as soon as it lets go of the top of the ceiling, you can see it falling towards you, and you go to take your shot. Go ahead.
I'm waiting
Teddy.
till it gets obnoxiously close.
Yep, and it's coming, man. It's coming fast and hot.
So, like I said, I'm waiting till it gets close. And then also, She was a distraction too.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I'm also doing insanity.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you at with insanity?
4.
4.
All right, and I'm gonna roll against you.
You roll first. I'm too nervous.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Why are you changing dice?
3. Oh my god. 1.
That's fine.
3. Okay, we at least matched.
4.
Hell yeah. The shot, it's like as soon as it's dropping, you just hear it's click, boom, and the shot goes off, and its head just is obliterated as the last shot rings out inside the cargo hold. You can hear the train has finally come to a stop. Its motion has worn out, and the tracks begin to seize up. You can also kind of see the sun begin to rise up over the horizon, and you can kind of feel the warmth sun kind of hitting your face for the first time in a long time.
Question.
Yes.
Go ahead. You first.
I'm just immediately going to take them and drag their bodies out and throw them in the sunlight.
As you do that, as you're starting to pull them out, you can literally see smoke just kind of they almost ignite as if a piece of paper through a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
As he's doing that, would Hattie know mythos about the vampires and
Possibly.
healing properties?
Nice call.
Yeah,
Nice call.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll let you roll with
I'm
this.
gonna take a piece of my dress
Okay.
and soak it in their blood,
Yes. Okay.
and I'm gonna lay it on his chest.
As you do that, you can see it instantly starts to graft together with your chest, and you kind of take a breath as you're kind of sitting in the cargo, and you go, guys, did we make it? Did we do it?
I do want to do one more thing.
Yeah.
I would like to cut, before I throw it completely off, I'd like to cut one of the arms off.
Okay. You can do that.
I'm going to cut an arm off and just hold it upright.
Are you in the sunlight?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm saying
Yeah.
I'm cutting it off, and
Fair
then
enough.
I'm going and kicking it off the car the rest of the way.
Fair enough.
Can I stand? Do I feel completely fine?
Yeah, you can feel completely normal.
Do you feel hungry at all? That's what I need to know.
I'm going to step out into the sun real quick.
As you go to step off the thing, you notice there's one small crate left into the cargo hold. And it's like a box that you didn't really realize there before.
I didn't fucking see that.
I'll check it, I guess.
I guess that
As
was
you
vampire box.
pop it open, that crate it has it's like a straw lined bottom, not very ornate at all, and inside is a large stack of gold coins.
There it is.
We did it, boys.
Found it. Let me step outside real quick.
Cool.
You guys collect the coins. You can kind of see the town off in the distance. You go to take a couple steps out, and for a moment, you feel like the world could never end. But within moments, you feel your skin begin to burn.
I'll step back on the train for a second. Am I angry? Am I just... I'll be like...
Did he start to smoke like the others?
Yes.
I bid you all a farewell. Thank you for saving me. But I'm not going to turn into that. Take the gold. Live your lives. You'll need it. And I'm gonna...
I don't think you will if you don't drink blood.
I'm trapped on this train until I turn.
Somebody's got to have some handcuffs. I'll just handcuff you.
I'm going to be like, Hattie, I don't think it works that way.
It's worth a shot.
If you're willing to bet your life on it, yes.
It's been like that this far.
I'm gonna say, Clayton, you as you kind of look over at them, you're kind of giving your final farewells. You can kind of see your eyes just kind of black over, like all the white in your eye has now just become completely black.
We don't
You don't have any...
And
Before that, before
like-
I get to the point
yeah,
of
like
just...
it's just slowly changing. Like And you can kind of like, you can hear in your ears, you can hear their hearts beating, and you can like literally see the blood pulsing through their veins.
I'm going to quickly say thank you to Clayton, and I'm going to be like, would you mind having a quick last drink with me to finish off that moonshine? Like, fast.
In the sun. I'll step out. I'll pour you and me and you guys if you want it.
Oh, so you'll pour it and then step right out.
Step out. I'll take it while I'm out in the sun as I will turn to ash.
Okay.
He pours you one final drink, and your fellow man steps out into the sun as you watch him disappear, and his body turns to ash.
Just take that off.
And that's what we'll end for tonight.
Thank you all for listening to that very special Halloween episode. Tyler was our DM, Holly was Alice, Cody was Ted or Theo, Krista was Hattie, and Noah was Clayton. If you would like to check us out on anything: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, at Creatures and Cantrips. Like, share, comment, subscribe, rate us 5 stars, do whatever you need to. Anything helps us grow and gets the word out. Now, we all hope you have a very spooky and safe Halloween out there. We all bid you a farewell and good night.
I do want to throw a little bit of to be continued into this, just so you know.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I'm going to go onto the train and take that moonshine bottle, and I'm going to, like, dump the rest of it out, and then that arm I cut off, I'm going to go like this and squeeze it into the moonshine bottle.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And just get, like, the blood, cork it, and then put it in my pocket.
Oh, shit. You're being sneaky. Hell yeah.